So today is the third day of professional development, and guess what, y'all? They feeding us breakfast. So guess who got up early, suited and booted this morning? Me, right? But I need to do better because I have to go to sleep at a certain time to get up early. Because if not, the struggle is... All right, so they're feeding us breakfast this morning. I'm so excited about that. We get some good, wholesome Chick-fil-A. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm so burnt out on Chick-fil-A. And that's because I eat it. We ate it so much back in the Gap. And I'm just like, I'm tired of Chick-fil-A. Can we have something else? But I love it when they do, when the kids, when they come out and they do those... and they do those pancakes and stuff. That'd be so good and everything. But anyway, so today I got all that stuff. I'm going to get my team and we're going to go through some of those resources. And today we're going to our goal is for us is to look at the curriculum, and we're going to get our first unit planned out today. When you are working with a team, it is good, especially in the beginning, to get everybody together and work on this is what we are going to do. In everybody class, it might look different, okay? It might look a little different, but you are doing the same thing. Now, when you are doing the same thing as a department, obviously your honors is going to be doing something else. But even with your honors, so if you can take even some of what the honors are using and integrate it into the curriculum, so for your advanced learners, you can take from the honors playbook, and you're able to even meet the needs of the ones that probably should be in honors and they're not. And you still meet the learning need from the high achiever to the lowest achiever. And once you create your lesson that meet those needs, and I promise you, your learners are gonna be so much effective because number one, you've added rigor to the curriculum. And remember, I teach at a Title I school. But let me tell y'all something. This is what I learned last year. Just because you teach at a Title I school does not mean that you can't have rigor in your assignment, okay? So, because people always think of the area and the location as these, oh, they got all these issues and stuff like that, and so these kids can't, da-da-da-da-da. Get that out of your vocabulary. Kids can do anything you tell them to do. Kids can do anything that you teach them to do. All right. When you hold your kids to a standard and you let them know, I'm not the easiest, probably, oh, we're going to skate through this. But what I'm going to teach you is going to go for the rest of your life, because that is my goal, is to impart something in you that is going to, that you're going to be able to keep from, I'm teaching 8th grade or whatever, you insert your grade. But I would say, I'm trying to impart into you something that's going to last you for the rest of your life. And as you learn these algorithms and stuff like that, and because everybody is going like, I hate math, I don't like math. I'd be like, I ain't never taught it, to be very honest with you. But the point is, when I did pre-algebra and algebra and all that stuff, I killed it. And I ain't killed it because I'm just so smart. I killed it because everything has a pattern to it, right? And once you learn the pattern, you'll kill any algebraic expression, right? Because that's what math is. Ain't nothing. It's a whole bunch of expressions. And since math is a whole bunch of expressions, guess what? We all gonna do it together. We're gonna learn these damn expressions. All right, there go the principal. There go the principal, y'all. I don't want him to see me blow. I'm so silly. But anyway, let me pull up. Let me pull up in a bit. Let me just pull up. But anyway, y'all, listen. teaching. I'm the type of teacher that teach with rigor. All right, even I don't care if it's a life skill, baby. Y'all need to learn this term right here. It's called depth of knowledge. There's 4 levels to this. It's called depth of knowledge 1, depth of knowledge 2, depth of knowledge 3, and depth of knowledge 4. This is where I like to integrate technology, because you say you can put a question in there, and then you want to increase the rigor. And then you put the question is and say, create me a depth of knowledge 1, a depth of knowledge 2 thing. And I promise you, it's going to stack it up. It's going to stack it up for you. So then when you're doing certain quizzes and certain things like that, you're able to diversify your questions. Anyway, I'm out this piece. So I'll see y'all later.
All right. So as I told you guys before, I introduced you to a term that is called depth of knowledge. If you never heard of that, or I know many of you are like me, you came from like a professional career to teaching, and you might not have never, ever in your life, depth of knowledge. What is that? So you can always do a YouTube search called Explain Depth of Knowledge. Okay. And basically, there you go. What is depth of knowledge? So just search up that, find you a video on YouTube. It was created by this man named Webbs. I think that's his name. Webbs, etc. So you can go down the whole rabbit hole of depth of knowledge. So there's 4. Webb says that there are 4. There are 4 levels to depth of knowledge. So depth of knowledge 1 is the basic fundamental thing of doing something. Then it goes to level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. Basically, it's increasing the rigor. If you don't know how to do that, look here. You can get any question that you want, right? And we can let's go to OpenAI. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Chat GPT, because it's absolutely amazing, and you can do it for some real great things, right? So there's also I don't know if let me go to my things, because there's a the TEK Resource. Okay, so if you go to the TEK Resource, which is free, only thing you need to do is just go and sign up for it. It's a free tool to use. Okay, so with the TEK Resources, this is what you call the curriculum that you're going to be following. So if you're homeschooling your children and you like, hey, how do I keep up with the regular school, what they're supposed to be learning, etc. If you're not using some type of homeschool curriculum, the TEK is absolutely free and available. It's a free resource. You can go in, create your email, all that. It's called the TCMPC. It's the TEK Resource System. Okay, and on here, this is where you're going to find your curriculum. All right. So when you go into your curriculum, you can go, I think it's on the home page or something like that, where you select the grade level. It goes from kindergarten all the way to high school courses. Okay. And then you can choose your thing. So we're doing 8th grade. We're going to be doing 8th grade math. As we are doing 8th grade math, they have this thing called a year at a glance. It gives you a whole thing and show you how long certain things should run. All right, it's no need to reinvent the wheel, because the wheel has already been invented for you. But however, if the wheel is not working for you, that's where you create your own stuff and you modify according to your learners in your class, right? Because every kid learns different. So this unit, the first unit that we're going to be doing in math, is going to be TEK's verification, year at a glance. Where is it at though? Is it the instructional? Oh yeah, here you go. So I'm gonna add to favorites. All right, I'm gonna say save, because right now these are the instructional focus is going to show you the various units that you're going to be using. Okay, so the units are broken down into 1, 2, 3, 4, all that, right? And it's gonna and you're gonna be able to go inside of unit 1. Okay, so unit 1, the suggested number of days is 6 days. Okay, the suggested duration minutes is 300, and this is unit 1. All right, so in this whole complete unit, We're going to have some English stuff in there because now we need to understand the vocabulary that we're going to be using. These are the words that the kids need to know. So you can turn this into a game. You can turn this into whatever, right? So you can say, you can tell ChatGPT, all right, crap, I messed up. There we go. So you can go in here, right? And if you don't like the way this stuff is, like the way that it's worded, you can always go on Teachers Pay Teachers, and they have an amazing unit, which I just bought myself. And it has some games in there. It has some printables and some PDFs. It was like $20. So just know that when you are using I have so much stuff for ELAR. It's ridiculous. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You got some teachers who done put enough time in this stuff. They've been doing it for years, and they got you. Okay? So, yeah, you're going to have to pay some money for it. But you can use it and adjust it for your thing. But everybody is teaching the first week and a half. Everybody gonna be on these numbers. The first 3 days, you're not gonna get into this. You're gonna jump into basically the vocabularies part on your third day of school. Okay, so our third day, we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So really, the second week of school for us is when we're gonna actually jump into the unit. Okay, because the first 3 days will get to know you, kind of seeing where you are, etc. If you want to maybe do some type of assessment to see where your kids are at, you can do that as well. So you kind of know how low or how high to have your class. So right here it's telling you the unit or the vocabulary that the children are going to learn. All right. So basically it goes, they need to know ascending, base 10 place value system, descending, exponent, multiplicative identity. Y'all hear that? That's horrible. Number line, repeating decimals, set of number, subset numbers, terminating decimal. Okay, so when you get on to set and subset right here, I can't wait for our teacher. She's gonna be introducing that and showing them that, like, how it relates like to a family and whatnot. It's so dope. So right here could be a whole unit. They got a whole PDF you can print out of it. So if you click the PDF, tool, it's gonna open up a new thing. It's gonna have the PDF there for you, and you're gonna be able to do that. Okay. So it gives you, okay, I don't know what it did. So let's open it and see. All right, so here we go. It gives you, it say, hey, this is the unit vocabulary. You can print this out. You can do whatever you want to it. Make it into a word puzzle. How do I do that, Lady Hell? Like this. You just go to free word puzzle, right? So free word puzzle, or make your own word puzzle or something. Here we go. Let's see. Make your own word search puzzle. Okay, this right here is kind of at the beginning. So bam, on education.com, it got a free dictionary. So what you're gonna do right here is just come over here. You're gonna copy and paste this stuff. Bam. Paste. Whoop. Okay. Set of numbers. Terminating. Hold on. Terminating decimals. La 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 la. So you just take these over here. Bam. Paste. Up. Bam. Copy. Paste. Okay, so some of these base 10, bam, we'll make that into place value. That's another one. Okay, so some of these ascending, these can be individual words, multiple, whatever they say. Set. We'll just, set numbers. Subset. Okay, so here we go. We got all this thing. It says number of I don't know, whatever, uppercase, use diagonals, right? So we're gonna also get on some of those skills. So we're gonna say create, boom, boom, bop, bop, bam. So now you're gonna download the worksheet. I'm a teacher. I'm just gonna sign in with my Google account because this is free. Education.com is free, I think. I don't know. I might have paid something for. Don't give me the line. Okay. Anyway, log in with your Google account, and here we go. I'm a teacher. I'm an 8th grade teacher. I'm gonna say continue. Okay. Look, just give me the stuff. That's really what I want. Okay. So I'm gonna say create. Give me the download to the worksheet. That's all I need right there. Okay. Now that I have the worksheet, I done put the numbers in the thing, and they're gonna be able to look and find it. All right. So that's a free tool you could use, and this is a great thing. It's gonna take these kids, put them on a timer, make this 15 minutes. Right. So this is something that I would use for class. This is something that I would use for my math lab, but I possibly, depending on what we got going on, I would use it for my own level kids as well. All right, because everybody loves a good wholesome word puzzle, and word puzzles are actually fun. And there are tons of generators that are online for absolutely free, and you're able to make it happen. All right, so that's one of the tools. That's definitely one of the tools you can use. Let's go back to my other thing or whatever. Back to the TEK Resource System. Okay, so right there, that's already assignment. That's already something that you already have. Okay, so right here, it's also going to tell you the misconception of the units. So when it says misconceptions, the misconceptions is the things that kids like jack up, and sometimes us as adults is what we jack it up too. Because it says some students may think that all decimals can be converted to fractions, since all fractions can be converted to a decimal, not realizing that decimals that are non-term. See, all this stuff right here, I'm gonna dumb it down. So I'm gonna go to copy. I'm gonna come over here to Chat GPT. I'm gonna say, can you write this so a 4th grader can understand it? Okay. And then I'm going to put that in there. Boom. So ChatGPT is going to tell me. He says, sure. You might know. Okay. So it's going to give me a little thing about that. You might know that you can turn fractions into decimals, but some decimals go on forever, and they don't repeat any pattern. Those tricky ones can't be turned into fractions, right? So now it breaks this teacher talk stuff all the way down to somebody who is on a 4th grade level, or somebody that's like, this is too confusing for me, but it's broken down to a level where they can understand. Using a calculator. When you type a never-ending decimal into the calculator might just show you part of it. It can't show you the whole thing because it go on forever. So you might think that the decimal ends when it really doesn't. So it begins to teach us an algorithm about math, and when we're using those numbers that go on for a long time, and the numbers that you put the little dash over and everything. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a math expert, but I know a little something. So, but anyway, it breaks it all down for you, right? So I can take this and I can go over these notes. Like if I had no clue about math, or if I didn't have a co-teacher, I can take this. Again, I'm going to show you something else you can use. So I'm telling you, Google has everything for you. So I will go to Google. Is it PowerPoint, Docs, Google Slides? So I think it's slides.google.com, right? Now this if you making this stuff from scratch, right? And so you might have, in part of your mini, look at this, I got a lot of stuff. Part of your mini lessons, you might have, things that you might not know about math. So you'll go over there, you'll title it. I'm telling you how to title this. So things you may think about math, okay, or whatever, right? And then we just label it common misconceptions, right? So common misconceptions about math. Now that we're labeling these things, we'll make it pretty. You want to make it pretty, you can make it pretty or whatever. So okay, we'll just do it like this. So common misconception about math, we're gonna do a thing. So what I like to do is I like to put pictures and stuff like that. So I'm gonna add the text here. I'm gonna come back over here to Chat GPT. And it's decimals and fractions, right? So I'll come over here. I'm gonna put this, paste that into there, change this. It's a way that I can copy and paste this without it always like doing something weird and whatnot. So transparent. Then we're gonna make this black. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Okay, you might blah blah blah, and I'm gonna just say decimals. This one said decimals, and what was this, fractions. So fractions, and then I put a little picture. I'll find a little picture or something like that. And if you always want to find a picture, I'm just showing you how. Like, trust me, if you didn't have this wasn't set up for you, and you don't have a blueprint guide, and you had a weekend just to sit there and do this, and then I put this mug on Teachers Pay Teachers if it was me, but I hadn't even done that myself, so I can't tell you to do something I want to do. So you can upload, you can search the web, right? And then search fractions and decimals, right? And okay, yeah, boom. Here we go. Boom. Insert. Okay, where it go to? Bam. Oh, we just made a pretty little thing, right? So I find a little paper to go with it and everything, and you just put that all together, okay? And then of course change the font because this is ugly. Just go up here. Y'all be like, how they be doing it? How they be doing it like the hell? Okay. And so basically you would take this. I just showed you one because I'm not gonna go through all of them, right? Using a calculator, bam, there you go, a whole mini lesson you just put together. You can share with your team if they want to use it. You can also send this to your parents love the stuff like this, right? Because not only are you including them in your child's education, you can say, hey, this is a talking point or a talking thing that you can talk with your kids about the misconception of math. Maybe it's something you don't remember, right? And you make it pretty, send it out to your parents, to your school logo and stuff on there. It's gonna be so pretty, and then the parents love it, right? Because now you're also what you're doing on the cool is that you're showing parents, might be a little different, but hey, I'm gonna break it down to a 4th grade level so you will understand, and your child is gonna understand, right? Because you can send the parents and say, oh, you can go to TEK Resource, and they're gonna look at you like you're talking to you talking apples and oranges, right? So here we go. This is some misconceptions that you may have in all that woo-woo, right? So as you see from there, it starts with you. It gives you the basic information. It's telling you how to do your thing. It's gonna give you your introduction prior to the unit. So in grade 5, student extended their knowledge with base 10 placement system. From there, after I do the misconceptions, I will go into how many of y'all remember this. Go on to Google, look up base 10. You can put it all in the slide and everything, right? So you can go through. So this whole thing is gonna really guide you. It's gonna guide you through this thing. Now it has some charts. Look at this. It has tons of resources for you. So it has this chart, that chart, whatever chart, okay? So whatever chart that you need, it got it, okay? Oh my God. Well, it got all this stuff on there. But the point that I really wanted you guys to take from this, and I'm kind of making this a little longer than what it probably should have been, but the point that I'm making to you guys is this. I want you guys to know this for a fact, that you're not alone in this and everything, and the curriculum is there, okay? Everybody's like, this school teach, this is curriculum, no, we all follow the TEKs. We all follow the TEKs. How you present it or whatever might be a little different. And again, I'll go over here and show you guys on Teachers Pay Teachers. They got the whole unit ready for you. Look, okay? Because I don't want y'all scrambling. I don't know how to teach 8th grade math, because I know some of you already have this blueprint. You just got to ask if you're first year, ask your instructional coach, what do you want this to look like, right? once they tell you this is what this should look like, right? And if you're not understanding something, always ask your instructional coach to model that for you. Hold on, let's go to teachers pay teachers. Okay, so this the gift card y'all need to be telling people to send you. Be like, send me a teachers pay teacher just gift card. Let me go to some of my purchases that I've made up off here. Okay, boom, 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 bow. Like, here go, this one right here. Listen, I literally just went through this, and it's called The Value of Real Numbers, Unit 1, 8th grade. And yes, I purchased it, baby. Listen, okay? And it has some worksheet. It has a unit test. It got study guides. It includes the Google stuff. It got videos, all that stuff. This is amazing. So shout out to whoever Jay Stalin is, fam. You are amazing. Listen, okay? And it follows those TEKs. You hear me? I got the opportunity this weekend to really go over it. So there's a lot of things in there. And she has things for 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, high school geometry, algebra. The escape room, those are fun. So and she got some free stuff too. So always look up the free stuff. Don't be like Lady Hell, who just be like, "Ooh, that's what I need. I sure gonna get it." Right. So I can statement roll. Oh man, you see what I'm saying? All this good. Damn, 200 and look. Listen, now I ain't gonna even lie. My tail would purchase this. Okay. Listen, this woman she has the whole, listen, she got every unit. Do you hear me? This woman got every unit. Y'all want to support your girl? Hit the cash app, TMT Print Shop, so we can buy this whole 8th grade thing. This is awesome. But she has the whole unit, so if you can do it by unit, or you can just go ahead and just buy the whole dang on thing. Listen, and look at all these reviews, bro. Look at this. She said, as a first-year teacher in school under TEA guidance, it's imperative that our lessons align with TEK resources. I was not disappointed with her alignments. I teach 6, 7. Damn, she did a lot of stuff. They cut down I use her resources for all grades of math, worth every penny. Listen, and here goes another chick. She said, as a first-year math teacher using alternative certification, this really helped me get started and plan what I needed to do for my sign and build from there. All right, so I'm going to put this on my wish list. So if y'all want to, donate to your girl wish list, TMT Print Shop, hit the cash app, because I don't think once I'm at 3, I think I need to get 3,000 views, then y'all can send me some super thanks. We can get this and I can check this out for you, okay? So anyway, I'm not gonna say I'm up on here sharing resources, but y'all already know. Hit the inbox. You already know what to do. But yeah, so I'm up and I'm out. And I know this was a little longer, but I really wanted to sit there and show you guys, especially with me teaching math. Some of you guys are teaching math, and I came in with not necessarily the blueprint, but having the units that are TEKs aligned, and then having the units that are TEKs aligned. Yeah, I'm finna give this woman this $300. Okay. All right. So hope this was helpful. God bless.